Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Coming out aggressively. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators! Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Last time these two got together, Florida got to rub a little salt in the wound as they blew out the Noles.
Well, that was a statement win by the Gators, and I think that win really helped push a bunch of high school prospects that might have been considering both the Seminoles and Gators to Gainesville. That game had a huge impact this offseason for the Gators.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Off play action. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. Keeps the legs moving. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He leaves it with his back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Now facing a third and long. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You could see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
Gators sending the offense back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the ball slipped out. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
This is such a frustrating feeling. When you got a defense that drops back, takes away all the immediate options, does a really good job with the first play, the pass play.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating.
Afterburners coming. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's lap.
He's got it down the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught! Touchdown, Florida!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He tries to take the top off. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, gentlemen. Seldom do the rational turn irrational the way they...
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. And they got him for the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch call. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the... The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after he wants to go deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown Gators! And the pummeling has started. And the Gators have chomped down, and they've put a little distance between themselves and the Noles.
You know, both of these teams always have lots of speed, but it's the Gators. They look like the faster team pulling away here in the 2nd half. Big plays offensively, and their defense is really flying around.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man in the middle. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's reeled in. It's Sanders. And stampeding through the defense. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Gators are on the move. He wants to throw it again. Looking to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to move.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh. They're hurting this defense.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
And into the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. A 3rd and long coming up here. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really nice run, rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And first down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll go to the counter play. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give out of the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Gators decide to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance